946,000. That's a big number. 946,000. The left is doing everything they can to discredit this number, but the fact is that's how many people have suffered serious side effects or even died after getting injected with the COVID vaccine. And what's worse, not only does the vaccine appear to be useless against the virus, but people who do get injected seem to be much worse off than those who remain unvaccinated. This is official data from the UK government, which recorded deaths from COVID between August 16th and December 5th, a 16-week period. Now just take a look at this graph, as reported by the Daily Exposé, which shows 286% more deaths from COVID among the vaccinated than the unvaccinated. That's far beyond any margin of error. And if this data is accurate, would suggest that getting the vaccine means you're much more likely to die from COVID than if you don't get vaccinated. But what happens if you don't die? Well, according to the U.S. government's own data, reported by Health and Human Services, over 100,000 people have required hospitalizations after getting the vaccine. And these aren't just nameless figures on a page, they're real people. Like Angelia DeSalle of Louisiana, a mother who had no prior conditions before she got the vaccine. This is her today. She can barely stand up and is riddled with neurological tremors, which doctors say is directly caused by the vaccine. It's the same story for Sean Skelton of Indiana, a mother with no prior conditions who has been debilitated after getting Pfizer's injection. It was even worse for Jumai Nachi of Minnesota, who got fully vaccinated, got COVID anyway, and then had to watch in horror as doctors amputated both of her legs and then both of her hands as well. And then there's Maddie Desgarais, the 13-year-old girl from Ohio who is now paralyzed from the waist down, needs a feeding tube, and can't control her own bodily functions. And we're not talking about just a few cases here and there.